Okay. Hello. Hope everybody's doing good. Just wanted to jump on here right quick today and vent. I came to the grocery store and I pulled in to my spot and I got out, went in the store, did my shopping, and when I come back out to my car, there was another car parked so close to my car that I couldn't open my door enough to get in. Now, trust me, I know I'm fat. I know this. It's no big secret. But as I was standing there trying to figure out what the hell am I going to do to try to get in my car so I can go home, here comes the owner of the car that was parked right up on my door, gets in the passenger side and climbs over. She was a very small, petite girl, and she couldn't get her door open enough to get in, obviously, because she got in the passenger side and went in. I don't know, maybe her driver's side door wasn't working. But still, you didn't realize you parked that close to where the other person couldn't get in. People drive me crazy. Don't even get me started on people leaving grocery carts right where they use them last. Just leave them going everywhere in the parking lot. You don't take it to the corral. Put your cart back. Just do it. Don't take up parking spots by leaving your cart in the middle of nowhere and leaving it to where it can roll and run into somebody else's vehicle and, scratch it. Dude, I worked hard. My husband and I worked very hard to acquire the things that we have in our life, including our car. I don't want it screwed up by somebody just being lazy. Take your cart back. Anyway, about 3 months ago, I noticed, I'm sure many of you know that I had a paniculectomy a couple years ago. And what that is where they remove what they call the pannus or the apron, which is fat or skin hanging over. And if it covers your pubic area, then it's considered eligible for a paniculectomy, which that was my case. Some was fat, some was skin. Most of it was fat that they removed. 14 pounds of it, to be exact. Anyway, it's supposed to be, recovery for that surgery was like 6 weeks. 6 weeks, everything should be back to normal, fully healed up, good to go. Well, mine didn't work that way. I ended up with MRSA and staph, which, they're basically the same thing. I still had a JP drain in 9 months later. I was on antibiotics for 10 months. They had to go back in and open it up and remove necrotic tissue, clean it out real good, and then stapled it back closed. Still ended up with another infection after that when all the staples were taken out and I was supposed to be healing. The doctor that did my surgery, I really question his expertise. But what are you going to do? That it was done and over with. So anyway, I dealt with issues like the incision opening up, at different areas, and then it would close up, and then it would fill up like a big bubble, and it would bust, and it'd be open again. So anyway, I ended up, because it just wouldn't heal, I ended up going to a different hospital than where this doctor practiced. And I went to the ER. They checked everything, and they sent me to wound care. I went to wound care at that appointment, and there were 3 holes at first. One of them closed up before I got to the appointment, but there were 2 holes along that incision that was still open and still leaking, and I ended up having to do packing. But the good news is that only lasted for about a month, and it healed up. So it healed rather quickly, with the proper care. Well, this was, okay, let's see, 20, let me think, was it 21? Yes, 2021. I had to think about it. Is when I had that paniculectomy done. So it's been healed up since like 2022, approximately. Well, anyway, I'm in the middle of this psoriatic flare, and right along part of that incision, it's like this big around. It's an opening, and there is necrotic tissue that she could see, because I just came from the doctor's office, my family doctor. So she is going to start me on antibiotics, and she's putting a referral in to wound care. So we'll see how that all works out. I can't believe it's like, really? I've been battling trying to get my gastric sleeve surgery done, and first my potassium was too high, and then the reason was the psoriatic arthritis flare, because I'm covered from scalp all the way down to my toes with psoriasis, and he can't do the surgery until that clears up, and my skin's got to be totally clear. So I'm working on that, trying to get that taken care of. And where was I going with this? What was I saying? God, why do I do this all the time? I always forget what the heck I'm saying. And now this on top of everything else. And it just, and I can hear Mom now. I can hear her. She'd be sitting there shaking her head like this, and she'd say, boy, Kathy, nothing comes easy for you. And you know what? She was right. She was spot on. I mean, I don't expect my life to be perfect, but let one thing go smooth, and it seems like no matter how much preparation and, I follow all the rules, I do what I'm supposed to do, it still ain't working. So, but anyway, I always say any day you wake up is a good day because you woke up. So, hey, I woke up today, right? And, you could always look around and find somebody who is far worse off, whether it be like financial or physically or mentally or, anything. I'm not homeless. I have electric, which is great because it runs my furnace. Things like that. So try to just be appreciative for the good, and, just because something that doesn't seem like a big deal to me doesn't mean that it's not a big deal to you. Big deal. I'm thinking I got those huge dill pickles, and I'm going to have one when I get home, and I'm thinking about that damn pickle. I haven't eaten yet today, but I got to have a pickle. It might be a big deal to someone else, but maybe not a big deal to me, and vice versa. What I think is a big deal may not seem like a big deal to somebody else, but just be kind, because you don't know who's going through what. It's amazing the way people can put on a happy face and still go out and do what you got to do to get shit done. And no one knows. No one knows how my morning was or what I'm going through today. And you know what? I don't need to make that their problem. You know what I mean? I don't need to snap at them, grump at them because I'm having a bad day. So if we all be kind to each other, that'll never be an issue. It'll never be a problem again, right? Right? You on board with me? Huh? Let's be kind. All right, sun shining. It's still cold, but the sun's shining, and it feels good on you. And I hope y'all's having a good day. Hopefully not too cold. Rain, geez, whiz. That rain is just out of control that's going on in the country. Geez, whiz. It ain't one thing, it's another. You know? I don't know. You know, whatever. It is what it is. But anyway, stay dry, stay warm. Stay not hungry. And have a good day. Be kind. Bye.